What's up, guys? Real quick before we start this video, just one or 2 points I just want to hit real quick. So in this video, Truth and Transparency, she states that she believes Justin when he says that he's in protective custody, that Chef Dizzy's in protective custody. I just want you guys to remember, she says right afterwards, it's hard to hear, that she doesn't know that, and she was just trying to make him feel good. Okay, so I don't want you guys commenting and saying all kinds of crap. So no one knows if Enon Harsh is in protective custody. The last I heard, he moved. His lease was up in February, and that's the last I heard of him. And one other thing, I had a Patreon request to do an update on the Madalena Kojikori case. I looked her up, and she still has not been found. So there's not real. I can't really do an update video on her. Just letting you know. I make videos on if my Patreons request them, they come first. So yeah, I would advise some of you to become patrons if you watch my channel a lot. So other than that, here we go.
Yeah, I'm not actually bound by the gag order because of how I get my information.
Hey guys, what's up? TrueCrimeKing back. Hope everybody's doing well today. Real quick, so I was gonna do a part 2 to the interview that Truth and Transparency did, that 2.5 hour long interview, but it looks like she made it so you have to join her channel and pay to see that now. And I don't watch her channel that much to pay for it, so that's not going to be happening. I mean, she's not even subscribed to my channel, so why would I do that? So that's not going to happen. But this is the interview. This is titled the Justin interview Cliff Notes. So that's what I'm going to be reacting to. Haven't seen it yet. But yeah, it's still Truth and Transparency, but it's not a part 2, I guess, because yeah, she made it so you have to pay for it, which I don't know, it's a little weird, but okay. So this is the next best thing, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. So here we go.
And for someone that I know, that I've personally worked with, and so I'm free to talk as much as I want.
I'm free to talk as much as I want.
Okay. On Monday morning, I would wake up to lots of emails and direct messages saying, Lana, you need to check out this video. Have you seen this? Have you seen this?
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I mean, I had to react to this. It's just so outrageous and so blatantly wrong on so many levels that I couldn't just sit by and let this guy, he was trying to be a bully at first. He said, he was like, I never back down from a fight. Well, you back down from, or this challenge, you back down from it. And Wednesday came and went, bud. You didn't have no exclusive interview with Dylan. You're a clown. And yes, I do say it with more than 2 syllables. As somebody pointed out, I emphasize the word clown. So I hope you guys like it. If you do, hit the like button for me.
On Monday of last week, Dylan Mortensen was attacked by 3 men. These 3 men, plus an additional man, are the killers who were inside the 1122 King house on the night of November 13th.
See, and he wasn't just talking about some different instance. He was talking about the King Road murders that 4 people went in, as he just said, okay? Some people said, True Crime King, he wasn't talking about the King Road murders. Did you hear what he just said? Yes, he was.
Now, I want to name their names, but I probably shouldn't.
He probably shouldn't, because there is no names.
I watched the infamous video by a guy named Justin on YouTube. Funny that a guy named Justin was someone I was looking into as it pertained to this case. Not realizing that this person who put out the Monday video would in fact be the same Justin that I was researching based on information that I had a friend go and get for me. On Monday night, I was set to go live with the Moscow Murders Part 6. However, I postponed going live with my video drop due to a couple things I wanted to touch base on, and this video being one.
I don't know why in the world you would ever want to get, this guy's opinion on anything. Like, what?
Of the things. I also wanted to talk about Mr. Tyler's death being announced a suicide.
Well, the family of a 19-year-old WSU student has released a statement after his cause of death was reported just a few hours ago today. The Whitman County Medical Examiner has now ruled that freshman Luke Tyler died by suicide. He was found dead inside a dorm last month.
That I'm starting a new thread, and come join me live as I am postponing the Moscow 6 episode. So people come over and join me. And this is what I show.
Due to the extra ridiculous, unconstitutional as hell gag order, Dylan cannot talk and tell her story. But I can. I am working for the defense off the books, and I am not subject to the gag order.
So there you go. He just stated he is working for Brian Kohlberger's defense team, which he doesn't even have a defense team, right? His lawyer that was representing Xana Kernodle's mother, isn't on the case anymore. And now he has a different lawyer. So there's no team. I mean, Kohlberger has a public defender. That's it, right? I mean, come on.
Any intel fed to me is through a means of communication that does not break the gag order. That information from my informant gives me legal grounds to speak on this topic.
Look at his tag, that hanging out from under his head. I can't, it just bothers me for some reason. Like, why wouldn't you just fix that before you went, started recording yourself, dude? I mean, come on, man. And how does a woman have that much facial hair? That's a lot of fucking facial hair for a girl, right?
And to tell Dylan's story for her. The reason Dylan was attacked is because, yes, Dylan is...
I don't know. Now she's, doing all this and making all kinds of faces. But when she interviewed him, she wasn't making any of those faces, And she didn't challenge him one time when she was actually interviewing. But now when she's not, she'll do all this and make all these faces. Why didn't you do it to his face?
Trans.
Yeah, but again, I'm just saying, why didn't you say any of this to his face? Like, why are you doing this, when it's just you talking about him and he's not there?
I'm gonna refrain for a minute. And then I'm gonna let.
And I don't know why she's speaking double, but that's not me, that's her.
You're right. Dylan is trans. I know this to be a fact.
What? Okay!
And her kidney is at 50% functionality because of the diabetes by itself.
So what must have happened is she saw this interview like everybody else and then contacted Justin, acting like she was going to, she was, real, like believing him and all this crap and being nice to him so he would do an interview with her. But then when she was interviewing him, I mean, she didn't do any of this. I mean, go watch my video. You don't have to pay for it, right? Just hit the subscribe button for me. But yeah, the whole thing is on my channel. So yeah, and it's free.
And she has to be on dialysis because of that. And right now, last I was told, she is still potentially waiting for a transplant. Potentially, we don't really know yet. But originally, the night of November 13th, Dylan's life was spared because she was a loyal friend to Bethany Funky. And
What?
Hold on. It look better? I don't have a pencil, but it's the best I got. I got a pen. I got a white gel pen.
Okay!
Dylan had life-changing surgery
Make me look smarter.
on January 27th of this year.
Long story short, I interviewed Justin last night on my channel. I mean, I couldn't let Ashley Banfield get every interview.
Yeah, so Fry has property in Park Forest, Sauk Village, and Peoria. So he's got 3 different properties here.
Okay. And I could put Brent Kapaka in a bunch of different spots in Chicago as well as Cleary.
Yeah, Claire Sr. is completely and totally involved in all this bullshit. But Brent is completely innocent. He had nothing to do with any of it.
I love how Justin, he acts like he has all the answers, right? And number one, Kohlberger hasn't even had his evidentiary, trial yet to see what evidence, all the evidence they have against him yet. I mean, this is ridiculous. How does Justin even, it's just so blatantly, obviously false, or he's just making all this up and acting like he has all this information. It's ridiculous. Here's another thing. He claimed that the police chief was a murderer.
I don't know. And you guys, I don't know. I scratched my head thinking who could possibly come out and say this stuff, and families and people not go crazy.
Pete Buttigieg started running for president, I worked on his campaign with him.
Okay.
And I was helping him write trans healthcare policy.
So, let me get this straight. So while you were going through all this hormone therapy and, complaining about it like you were in this interview, right? Feel bad for me. I made the choice to get my dick cut off. And now I want everybody to feel sorry for me, even though it was my choice. Give me a break, you know? And you know, apparently this guy worked with everybody. He worked with Pete Buttigieg. Next, he's going to say he worked with Joe Biden and Donald Trump. You know, uh, who knows? Maybe he worked with Elon Musk and he went to the moon with Elon. You know, who knows, right?
That would be better than what exists now, because there are things.
So all your information is coming from your source?
Yeah, all of my information comes directly from my source, who I know in person from working with him on Pete's campaign.
Okay.
But do you see how she's like not challenging him at all? Or like, it's just, I don't want to. Why do it when he's not on the interview with you? Like, why didn't you do it when you had him right there? Like, you know, ask him questions that he wouldn't be able to answer. Call him out. I tell you what, he would. I know he wouldn't do an interview with me because I would destroy him. You know.
And any of this?
I don't even know who Ann is.
Well, Brian's attorney.
He didn't even know who Brian's first lawyer was, but he says he's been working with the defense team, which would be Ann. What is he? See, he just admitted right there, basically, that he's totally a liar. He got himself caught. Oh, yeah, he's probably gonna say, "Oh yeah, now I remember. Oh yeah, I call her a different name because we're so close," or something like that. You know.
Oh, I've emailed her a couple times, but
See, now he says he emailed her, but he didn't even know who she was. What a clown!
Her response to me. Maddie and Hannah lived together their freshman year in the dorms.
Can you prove that?
Sophomore year, that I don't have proof of, at least not right now. But sophomore year,
that I don't know. Well, of course he didn't have any proof. He doesn't have any proof of anything. The only proof he has is nothing and just coming out of his mouth, right? This reminds me of like them stolen valor guys that, you know, that have never served in the army, but then they walk around in, you know, an army uniform and to get like free discounts and shit. This guy's just doing this to try and get famous and get more subscribers. And everybody that's subscribing to this dude, like I've seen his subscriber count is like doubled. Why are you guys subscribing to this man? I don't get it. Put in the comments if you have subscribed to him. I don't get it at all. If you haven't subscribed to him, hit the like button so I know that there's normal people out there. I don't understand that at all.
Hannah moved out and she moved into her apartment on Baker Street. Her first roommate
Was she ever interviewed by the police?
She's been trying to get Hannah's.
It looks like she's trying to play these clips, like she tried to call him out. But if you go watch my video with this whole interview, nah, nothing at all.
File from them since Hannah died. They won't hand it over.
She just stayed quiet basically the whole time, every time he answered. And there was a lot of like weird silence, but no call outs or direct confrontation.
Isn't it a closed case?
Yeah, it is.
So why can't she get it?
So she was promised the file 3 separate times. Every time that she asked for it, they wouldn't give it to her.
And see, Justin's talking to her so freely like this because she must have acted like she's her Justin's friend, you know, or something before the interview or whenever they talked beforehand, you know, or Justin wouldn't be talking like this, you know. I know that for a fact because I asked him, but he knew I was gonna challenge his ass.
And she hasn't known why. Because her dad also tried to get it, and they went.
And remember, read this. This is where he's accusing James Fry of being a murderer. But I've confirmed it myself. Again, remember, Drunk Turkey said, I can't vet or things myself. Why can't you? Fucking clowns, man. But yeah, Moscow Police Department Chief of Police James D. Fry has been taken into FBI custody. He is facing a minimum of 2 murder charges. You can read the rest, but you know.
Wouldn't give it to her dad. So some of my friends and I, we put in.
Because, like I said, like, I mean, I'm not one to say that someone's lying or they're this or they're that. I kind of just was like, okay, well.
Well, I am. Justin, you're a lying POS as far as I'm concerned. You're crazy. I think you have a mental illness. A couple of them, probably. I think that the transition really affected your brain and your health and everything, probably. And I think you're going to regret the transition. You probably already do, but if you don't, you're going to most likely in the next few years. But anyway, yeah, it's making you like have these grandiose thoughts, and you know, you think you can just do whatever you want because if anybody disagrees with you, you can just call them anti-gay and anti-trans and try and cancel them. Well, guess what, bud? You're not gonna cancel me, okay?
How is this still on the internet if it is all not true? Law enforcement should be able to get this taken down. The families, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, if I were lying, somebody would have taken it down by now.
That's.
And in this same interview, right, he says once that, oh, this is just speculation. I am just completely guessing. He does a complete 180, you know. It's ridiculous. For real, if you haven't seen the my video on that, check it out.
That's what I was saying to myself.
And
when I saw this, like, about, and I was like, okay, well, somebody could be acting like you, and the only way that I could do that is by flushing it out. So I went ahead, and that's why I put this up here, saying that, all right, well, maybe Justin will see this, because sometimes you don't even know when people are doing stuff to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if you just look at the that Chef Dizzy Twitter that popped up.
Chef Dizzy is Enon Harsh. And he fucking disappeared. Apparently he moved from it, or his lease was up, apparently, right after the murders, and he moved. That's weird, right?
Recently,
Okay. Yeah.
all he's doing is attacking me. And he's saying all these lies that just aren't even true.
Do you believe that that's Harsh? Isn't that who Chef Dizzy is?
It's not Anon, because Anon.
Yes, it is. Chef Dizzy is Enon Harsh. Okay. I have a video on that too.
Is in PC.
He is in PC.
Yeah.
Yes, I knew it. I didn't really know that. Sometimes you just gotta make somebody feel.
How are you gonna believe this dude? What do you mean? He moved. His leash was up.
Good about themselves. But you're buying in. So they keep telling.
Why would E9 Harsh be in protective custody? Unless he's the informant, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Which that could be a possibility. Enon could be involved in some way, and he could be the informant that everybody's talking about. You know what I'm saying?
So how upset were they when I released the body cam footage of everything?
I don't know. No one talked to me about that.
Because I know that you know that they had that for like a month, like the news outlets, like mainstream media.
Oh yeah, that body cam footage, from what I can tell, it's not even really relevant.
Good. Yeah, it's getting.
It's interesting with the.
It's almost 25 minutes in. I'm gonna see if there's anything. I'm gonna skip through, see if there's anything else important, and then.
When you have a ride along, they're not supposed to be all up in that. The house, yes.
Yeah.
The revolving door.
Yeah, the revolving door of the plug house.
Yeah.
The plug house? What? He's talking about the King Road house, first of all. I don't know what a plug house is, right? If he's talking about a trap house, King Road wasn't a trap house at all, right? It was just a couple college-age kids, maybe doing some Molly and maybe some Coke, right? Come on. A trap house or a plug house is where you're making and selling all kinds of drugs, right? And you're gonna have, it's not gonna be for little white girls having a trap house, okay?
Intentionally written the way it was.
You could tell that.
Yeah, it was intentionally written that way.
It was intentionally written that way to get BK off.
Yeah.
So basically, it was intentionally written that way to be beatable.
Yep.
This guy just agrees with whatever she says. Yep. Oh, thanks. Thanks for helping me out. Yep. That's why.
I told Adam everything.
We still don't know what that is about.
You don't know what anything's about, dude. Look how much silence.
Why did Harsh do that interview with that lady?
I think it was just for clout, honestly.
I think it was just for clout. He doesn't know anything. And why do you think he's doing this? Just for clout? Like, duh. What a hypocrite, you know? Alright, hold on. Yeah, see, look, there's it. Let's see if it says Chef Disney.
Stuff, you can get a gun, but like...
So what do you think about,
And left, and places, like, you can lock the windows, you can, like, put strips and stuff, you can get a gun, but like...
You can keep track of how many vehicles are involved in this right now.
That's scary.
Transparency believes that Dylan Mortensen was born a beautiful female and still is a beautiful female who is also innocent in all of this.
Okay. So at least she's saying she doesn't believe this guy as well. But yeah, that's the whole thing. The last couple of minutes I skipped through because it was just getting a little, boring. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this. Again, if you did, hit the like button for me. If you didn't, it's okay. You don't have to hit the like button. I will survive. And until next time, guys, your boy, True Crime King, is out.